This is Victor over here at the fish apartment. I live on the 9th floor of an apartment building, if you guys didn't know. There's about 20 tanks, about 800 and some gallons. It's reinforced concrete flooring. But welcome to another Tankful Thursday. I'm going to show you guys around. I'll show you the fish room. Alright guys, here we have it used to be my Daphnia colony. It's just a tub. I have a sponge filter running on it. This is going to be my new hospital tank in case I have to put any fish in there. I filled up all my tanks, so I need somewhere to put them. Above that's a 40-gallon breeder with the electric blue Acaras. I'm waiting for them to spawn, and I'm really excited. I'm growing the other ones out, and it's going pretty well so far. Next, I have the 75-gallon Iwagumi tank and the rack with the 29 and 220s below it. Here I got a bunch of plants surrounded with the 10 gallons behind it. It kind of makes it a little hard to get to it, but for now it's working. Then I have the rack over here where I really got to get that 75 set up. Really bad. I really need that tank running. I need to move these little fry out of that 75, but the 125-gallon discus tank is going really well. They're all getting along ever since I took the bully out. I'm kind of considering putting him back in. He's in this 150 right next to it. Whenever you go by the tank, he always hides behind the log because he's scared. And then here are the two nano tanks. We need to figure out exactly what shrimp we're going to put in. We got a lot of great suggestions, but now we just got to actually look for them. This is where I keep the mess of buckets, hoses, the water pump that I use for water changes. And this is the 20-gallon tank that I took the Cyclosoma salvina out. I did a large water change, and I put these Apistogramma Borellii in there. Hopefully I'm going to breed them. Then you have the 33 long that I still need to get these guys out of there because I want to put them in the 30-gallon upstairs. And then the 210 needs to be set up. There's a lot of work to do on it. I got an overflow that I got to set up. But this 30-gallon upstairs here is where I want to put the Acaras, and then I want to move the daffodils into a different tank. So I got to do that. In the 150-gallon, I'm getting rid of the cardinals. I already found someone who wants to take the rummy nose. So if you're looking for cardinals, let me know. Got them for sale. And then I'm gonna put bigger fish in this tank. I want to make it a bigger community fish because I'm starting to get a bunch of other big fish and I'm growing them out. So I don't want to get to the point where I don't have any place to put them. So I'm just looking ahead of time to clear this tank out a little bit more before I get overbooked with fish. And you can see the bully discus always hides back there when you're close to the tank. The 125-gallon discus tank is doing great. I need to start feeding them a more varied diet. Right now it's just been mostly flakes because they won't eat the beef heart I make. I need to get some more bloodworms. I just ran out of bloodworms, but yeah, they are eating great. You can barely tell the difference between the captive bred really big ones and the wild ones. Here you can see one of the wild ones that kind of has that more natural color when they came in. Ever since I started feeding them bloodworms, they kind of look more like this, where they have more of that red area in there. And they look a lot closer to the tank raised ones, which is this one right here. He's a lot bigger. He looks, you can see another one at the top right there. So this is the 20-gallon long that I put the new two Apistogramma Borellii I got them from a guy named Alpha from the CCA. I did a trade with him. Absolutely cool guy. Gave me these fish, told me a little bit about them. So I mean, they're absolutely beautiful. I am really excited to get them to breed. So I set this tank up just for them, hoping that they'll like it here. So they're already eating, so that's good. Alright, sorry this is dark in this tank, but these are Nannacara Anomala. I also got these from Alpha from the CCA. The female is really in that corner there. She's pretty dark right now. But I'm kind of letting him settle in this tank before I put him into a community tank. I'm kind of trying to decide where I'm going to put them. I want them to breed, so I don't know if I'm going to have a tank by themselves for them to do that, or if I'm going to, put them in the community. So yeah. In the middle 10-gallon here, I have Amphilophus citronellus barred mitis from Rio Tempisque. I got them from Christine Keys at the CCA. They get pretty big. They're a Central American cichlid. They get pretty aggressive too. They're growing out really well in this little tank. I do water changes pretty often. They get to eat algae, but they're going to be my fry colors of the future. So those guys are going to be fun. Then over here on the left, we have the Lipochromis species Matumbi hunters. They're almost 2 inches now. These guys are growing really fast. I'm excited because I want to start a colony of them and then just start pumping them out and just like have a giant colony of these extinct and wild fish. If you're interested in some shrimp, I have a lot of little baby red cherry shrimp. They breed easy. They grow out to about 1.5 inches. They're great tank cleaners. They'll eat leftover food, they'll eat algae, and they readily breed. And you can see our beautiful celestial pearl danios mixed in with some emerald rasboras in there, but you can rarely ever see the emerald rasboras. I don't know why. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. Tune in next week where I'm going to take this fish bowl that I made and I'm going to put a filter in. I'm going to drill a hole in there, put a filter in it, and then I'm going to put aquascape and put some shrimp in there. I might take some of the suggestions I got from some people about what I'm going to put in there, but this is going to be one of the shrimp breeding colonies that I'm going to use. And then maybe in a couple weeks I can show you guys a video of how exactly I go about making these fish bowls. So see you guys next Thursday for another Tankful Thursday. Have a good one, guys.